gonna do make a team for CHSM real quick. Myself. All right. All right, we're gonna make a new team for hold on. All right, hold up. All right. So I'm gonna make a new team real quick. This should show people how to make a team. They want to add their own team in. All right, hold up. All right, so I'm gonna show you exactly what I would do if I was adding my own team in this jump. All right. So if I was adding my own team, the first thing I would do is open up this CHSM folder and grab one of these folders. Shit, I gotta move my shit. Hold on, I gotta change my I'm streaming in 1080, so I need to move my junk over. Hold on, let me I'm gonna just do it like this because my can I change my it's gonna be a lot easier if I can. All right, my junk will be cut off, so I'm gonna just move it over. I might have to restart this up. Yo, all right, so I'm trying to. All right, so y'all gonna be able to see like some of my screen gonna be cut off, and I'm gonna see if I can just go around it because I've got my junk on 21:9. But all right, so if I was making a new team for CHSM, what I would do is first grab one of these teams that's already done. I'll grab the folder, and then when I grab the folder, I'll just make a copy of it. So right now we're working on, we want to do Texas. So what I would do is I will make a copy of, let's do Alabama. Copy Alabama, paste Alabama. It's gonna make a copy of it. At that point, what I would do is I would go ahead and rename it. And just rename it to the team that I'm adding into the mod. So I'll say Texas, right? So now that I got Texas, what I need to do is make sure, and I can delete this one, I don't need it. What I want to do in this Texas folder, I want to make sure that I have all the right files. So each team has a basket, arena, jumbotron, sideline, and floor. So that's what each team got. All right, so I kind of did Texas already a little bit. I already started on it. So I'm going to go and grab some of those files. Hold on. We're going to grab some of those files real quick. So I did some of the stuff for Texas already. So I'm going to just move those over. All right, so the first thing you want to do with when you make a new team is you want to make the floor. So if you already got a court like 2K20 to 2K19, basically to 2K24, you can use that same court. You just got to fix the proportion so it can work in 25. So the easiest way to do that is I put a template in my I got a template in my media fire that allow you to just fix your courts. So I'm gonna actually do this mug from scratch. So I'm not gonna even use this. I'm gonna do this boy from scratch. We're gonna do one team, then I'm gonna kill the stream. Then I got some other teams I gotta do. All right, so again, we copied the Alabama folder. We renamed it Texas. Now this is all the stuff that was in the Alabama folder. So we got to go ahead and edit all of this stuff. So if we open up the floor, obviously we got Alabama floor, right? All right, so I did Texas in my 2K20 mod, so I'm gonna just use that same texture, and then I'm gonna just make it fit 2K25. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to my I'm gonna go into my 2K23. I'm gonna go into my floors, and I don't remember which floor Texas was, so we're gonna have to find out what that was. Hold on, because I don't remember what floor that was. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just open up my little sheet here, and I'm gonna say Texas is floor. I'm assuming it's 558 because I didn't put the number out there. So we're gonna try 558. So we're gonna go into my 2K20, my 2K23 mod, and we're gonna go down to floor 558. And we're gonna see if this is Texas. So open up the archive, and it should be this big 76ers. We're gonna open this up. So that's Memphis, so that is incorrect. So maybe it's 567. Okay, it's not a 560. What the hell is Texas? Stadium is 558. What the heck is the floor? 557. Yeah, I do not know what. So 557 says 4. Let's see if that's it. Okay, that is Florida State. Texas should be 558. I might have to go and drag it, find it another way. I got another way I can find it. Okay, there we go. Texas. All right. So I found Texas. I just looked at the wrong. Yeah, okay. I'm going to edit this real quick. That's going to annoy me. 558. All right. That's why you keep a log of everything you change. All right. So 558 is Texas, right? So I went into my 2K23 mod, grabbed the floor that I already had made for it. I'm going to drag this floor out. We're going to put it right there. Close that out. Close that out. We don't need it. All right. Close that out. All right. Close it out for now. All right. So what we got to do now is we need to make sure this fits 2K25. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically alter this court, make it fit 2K25. So I got a template up there called 2K25 floor lines. I'm going to show you how to just make this floor fit real quick. All right, so here's the floor lines. We're going to drag that court in here. Do this real fast. I'm going to drag this court in. All right. Oh, hold on, because it's going to be stupid because I dragged it on top. It's going to act dumb. Let me drag it right here. All right, here's Texas. I'm going to drag this boy over. And as you can see, so I set up these grid lines so you can figure out exactly where you need to put it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this. I'm going to do that first. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it one more time. So I'm going to do a free transform. I'm going to stretch it to this corner. Boom. Then I'm going to stretch this to the corner. Boom. Now you can see those lines are lined up perfectly. So technically now this course will work. So all we got to do now is save it as the name of the file that's in the Alabama one that we're replacing. So what's the name of this floor? Floor crunch time. So we're going to copy this real quick. All right. And then we're going to save this floor. You got to save this one as a BC7. Throw that in there like that. Save it as a BC7 because they got an alpha. Weird enough, they got alphas in this boy. All right. Here's the floor. I can open it again just to test it out, make sure it's the same floor. Bam, same floor. All right, so we done with that. We don't need Photoshop no more. All right, so this is the Texas floor. We're going to take this court and we're going to drag it in. All right, floor is done. We got to worry about the floor. The Texas floor is done. All right, so now we got to do the rest of it. All right, the sideline. Texas sideline got a bunch of different, the sideline has 4 or 5 different files you got to change. So we're going to change each one. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is open up this black base color. I think this is the chairs that's on the sideline. We're going to make this, the right color. All right, so this obviously needs to be orange for Texas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the same orange color from the floor real quick. So open up this floor one more time. I'm gonna grab this orange like that. All right, now I'm gonna just smash this down like that. I'm gonna save as desktop DDS. This has to be a BC1. Save it as BC1. All right, so that part's done. We need to do the aluminum black base color again. This also goes with the chair. You can barely see it, so what you want to do is just go over here, double click, and just do a replace color overlay on it. Just select the orange over there, boom, and then you're gonna rasterize layer style, and then it turns orange. You can see it right there. Oh, you guys can't even see it, so you can see it right here. So all I did was right click. I double clicked on it, and then when I double clicked again, I went to color overlay. And then I just changed the color to this right here. I just clicked this over here, it gave me the color, hit OK, and then I right clicked, and then I had rasterized layer style. It made it like that. All right, so now, file, save as, throw it on the desktop. This is also a BC1, so I'm gonna save it as BC1. All right, what's next? Logo current, what is this? So this is the logo that goes on top of the seats. So the seats are orange. So I want a white Texas logo. So we're gonna grab a white Texas logo real quick. Wikipedia always has them, so it's easy to get them from there. I'm gonna grab one of the big ones. I'm gonna right click, save as. It's on the desktop, it's cool. All right, I'm gonna drag this file into my Photoshop. Just like that. All right, and then I'm gonna drag it on top of this, and I'm gonna just make it fit in the center here. So that's all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna just boom, boom. We're gonna shrink this bad boy down. And again, we want it to fit a little bit, so we want it to. All right, that looks good. All right, so then we're gonna delete the layer that's there. We're gonna turn this white because it's gonna be on top of an orange background because we just changed the other thing orange. So we're gonna do white. Rasterize layer style. All right, now we're going to save as DDS desktop. This has to be a BC7 because it has an alpha. And anytime you got these checker things behind it, it's BC7. If you don't, it's BC1. All right, so we got that saved. All right, what's next? Floor matte no slip base color. This is the actual no slip mats. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a new layer in here, color this new layer. Then I'm gonna take my logo that I already had made right here, and I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put it on top. I'm gonna try to make it fit in the middle. With these no slip mats, you don't want them to be up here because it'd be cutting it off. I found out that you gotta have it like a down here a little bit. So I'm gonna put it like a little bit down. All right, so that's the no slip mats. When you check into the game and you wipe your feet, that's what that is. All right, so save as, desktop, DDS. This is a BC1 because it doesn't have that checker background. BC1, save. All right, what's next? All right, and then we have the level. So there's one thing you got to change on here for the scene file, and that's to change the actual color of the seats on the back. You have to change the color in the scene file. So if you open up the scene, you're gonna hit Control F, You're gonna look for, I think it's called logo. Look for logo. And you're gonna look for NBA logo in here. Here you go. All right, so once you find NBA logo, you wanna go up here and you wanna look for where it says default albedo. And you wanna change these numbers here to change the color on the back of the seats. Excuse me. So we want the back of the seats to be orange. So to do that, we're gonna open up. Actually, we can do it an easier way. Hold up. We can do it an easier way. We can just use the calculator. All right, so basically what this is doing here is it's just basically calculating the numbers that it's dividing the numbers for the color by 255. So I'm gonna show y'all what it does here. So if you open up Photoshop, you actually open up the color. To get the color orange for the RGB values is 189, 88, and 0. What you want to do is you want to divide these by 255, and then that'll give you the three numbers that's going to go in these spots right here. So I'm going to show you. So 189 divided by 255, 0.74. So my first one for the R, because this is RGB. So for the first one, it's 0.74. All right, 88 is G. So I'm going to say 88 divided by 255, 0.34. So 0.34. And then 0 divided by 255 is 0. So there you go. So this is the value for the back of the seats. And this logo current file that we changed, which is this one right here, this is the logo that sits on top of the back of the seats. So you have to change the back of the seat color, and then you put the logo on top of that. So that's why I made this logo white, because I'm making this orange. If I made them both orange, you wouldn't be able to see it. All right, so now that's pretty much all you got to, I don't think it's any more of these you got to change. Let me make sure, though. Let me make sure. I'm going to copy that logo. Nope, that's it. So it's only got to change that one. So it's under, this is the script right here. If you look down on this script, go to default albedo. These are the three numbers you're changing. All right, once you do that, you're going to save as, desktop, save. All right, what else we got? That's it. Those are the five files you have to change in the sideline portion of the team. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drag those files in and replace them. So let's get out of here. The leather fine touch, which was this one. The aluminum black, which was this one. The logo, which was this one. The no slip mat. I don't need that anymore. The no slip mat, which is this one. And then the level file, which is this one. So these are the five files on my. So I'm gonna take that. Bam, replace those. All right, so that should be done for the sideline for Texas. All right, so I'm gonna open up that folder again. All right, so we did the floor, we did the sideline. The Jumbotron, you do not have to change anything here. It's literally one texture in here that I made. Let's see what I did with this. I just made the NCAA on the Scoretron, on the score cube, but you don't need to do anything with that. So you don't have to change anything there. All right, the basket. So here, let's do the basket because we'll do the arena last. All right, the basket, you have a couple things you need to change here. So the basket stanchion upper padding. This is actually the text that's on vertical on the basket. You can make this whatever you want to. I'm just gonna put Texas and call it a day. We're gonna make it white because the stanchion gonna be orange. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put TEXAS. I hope I can't even see that ish. All right, I'm gonna close that out. All right, so then I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna rasterize. Let me move this over so I can see what I'm doing in case y'all want to do exactly what I'm doing. So I'm gonna rasterize the type. All right, then I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna right click free transform, and then I'm gonna just make it big. So I'm just gonna do like something like that. All right, so now Texas should be down the basket on the basket thing. All right, we're gonna save this desktop. It's got the background, so we need that BC7 because it's got that checkered. All right. Playoff logo stack. This is the icon, and this is the at the bottom of the basket. There's the logo I put there. That's what that is. So we're just gonna take one of these that we already did. Say, didn't we do one already? Let's take this one. Let's take this one already and move this over. We're gonna put this over here. All right, and again, I'm just gonna match up with what's already there, which it looks like it matches up. Then I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna leave it white because the whole basket is orange. I need it to show. All right, we're gonna desktop, save as BC7. All right, that's done. All right, the basket backboard. This is the backboard of the basket. So the padding around the actual backboard, that's what the color is for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually select this red junk. I'm gonna change it to my orange that I changed earlier. So I'm gonna just hit the little paint bucket, boom, make it orange. Now the basket around the basket should be orange. Desktop, save, DS. This is a BC1. It does not have that background. Save. All right, what else we got? State Farm logo. This is nothing. I don't think I do anything in this. Okay, so this is something. So I need to update this then. So Capital One is not there no more. I just deleted it off. So I'm just gonna wipe that off. Then I'm gonna save as desktop. If you copy it from the mod files that you downloaded, you don't have to worry about this State Farm one. It's not in there. All right, this is a BC7 because I got the checkered. Blah. All right, you don't got to edit anything on the basket scene file. That's done, and you don't got to edit anything on the team Twitter. You don't got to worry about that. The NCAA logo that players wear in the jerseys. You mean like just like a little logo? I mean, you can upload one. All right, so I'll minimize this. All right, so the sideline is done. These are the files that I use for the basket. These are the files that I'm using. So stanchion padding upper. We're going to grab that one. Playoff logo stack. We're going to grab that one. Basket backboard. We're going to grab that one. And State Farm logo. You don't have to do this one. I just got to do it because I didn't update my files. All right, so I'm going to grab all four of these. Drag them in there. Black. All right. So that's done. So we did all together. We did the floor, the sideline, the score cube. The score cube we didn't do. We didn't have to touch that. And we did the basket. Now we need to do the arena. So on the arena, what we need to do here is there are... What do we got to do on here? Let me grab one of the new arenas because I think that arena is from when I was doing all this dang on testing. So I'm going to delete that one. Let me grab version 1. I'm going to just grab one of these arenas out of here real quick. All right, delete this issue again. I need it. All right, Texas. All right, so I'm gonna use this arena. All right, there we go. All right, so the arena. What I need to edit in here? Let's see. You need to edit. I don't even know what you got editing here. Let me see. All right, here we go. All right, so I think you got to edit the arena chair seat back. So you definitely want to edit that. You want to edit the ad sheet, both the ad sheets, and the mat. So these are the 4 things you need to edit. Arena chair seat back, both the ad sheets, and then the mat that's on the floor. Now I'll show you how to do that real quick. All right, so the seat back. Let's open this up. This is the chairs that's in the arena. So all I'm gonna do is I already got my orange, black. Save as desktop. This is a BC1, so we're gonna save it as a BC1. I don't got the checkers. All right, that's done. All right, this is the floor. Black. I'm gonna say that as orange. Literally, you just changing the colors over. This is a BC1. We're gonna save it. Done. All right, and then our last two are these two ad sheets. So this is the banners that's across the different LEDs around the arena. I already did these for every single team, I believe. So I'm gonna see if I still got those files. If you need it, if you don't want to feel like doing this, you can just ask me. I might have them already done. So I'm going to F real quick. PC modding, 2K mods, college teams, Texas. All right, so yep, I got them already. So team arena ads. See, I already got the team arena ads that I did way back in 2K20. So I'm gonna just drag this file over. I gotta save it first, unfortunately. Save desktop. That's why I keep all my stuff, so I'll never have to redo nothing. I did this whole mod using my own old textures. All right, so I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna drag it in here, and then I'm gonna just stretch it out to make sure it fits. So I'm gonna do that, done. All right, then I'm gonna save this on the desktop. You only gotta do this once because both files are the same thing. They just got different names. So I'm gonna save this as a BC1. All right, and that's done. So pretty much everything should be done. Everything for Texas should be done. We did every file that quick. All right, so now we're gonna go in and we gotta go back to the arena. These two files are the same file. They just got different names. So we're basically gonna take this file, copy it. We're gonna rename it. Make sure I got the right name. All right, so this is a 102CA. So this one is DD1B4. All right, so we're gonna drag in DD1B4. All right, then we need to get the other one. The other one is called .879.dd. All right, so we're gonna copy this one. We're gonna just replace this name on the same one. It's the same file. Make sure we delete the extras. Dragged it in there. Now it should have replaced both. So now both of them should be the same file, but they got the right names. So that's pretty much it. We don't gotta do nothing else. This team is all done. So the only thing we gotta do now is go in and update the tool so it'll find Texas as a team. I got an old version of Photoshop that I'm using. So we're gonna open up the tool real quick. Let's see if it automatically refreshed. It did. So it got Texas already in there. So I already refreshed my folder that I added. So we good there. All right, so let's open up 2K, download the new scenario. I'm not trying to open up Monster Hunter. Cancel that Cancel. I'm not trying to play Monster Hunter right now. I'm not trying to play Monster Hunter, mother. Fortunately, oh no, y'all trying to start the whole game over? Y'all bugging. Hold on, let's kill this task real quick. Y'all bugging. I ain't played Monster Hunter in some weeks. All right. 2K. Go launch 2K. If I need to change the resolution, I will change it down. Because, like I said, I'm streaming in 1080, but I'm playing in 1440, which is why some of my screen is cut off. So I'll change it down. So y'all can still see it. Oh, shit. Hold up. I got a reshade just be bugging out on my junk, bro. I don't know what the heck could be going on. All right. Let me kill my reshade real quick. I swear reshade be bugging. It be bugging. The Great, you got Photoshop? All right, so I'm gonna download the new scenario. I think he named it CHSM 25. All right, so I think this is the new one, right? All right, so let's see if Texas is in this new one. All right, so Texas is in here. Y'all can't see it. Let me do something real quick. Probably should have been did this, but all right, it's gonna look ugly for right now, but I don't care. It's just for the sake of this mod. But it's gonna look ugly. Let me know if it fixed the resolution, because it should. All right, let's get out of here real quick. I'm gonna download it again. Yeah, it did fix the resolution. All right, so let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do 1920 by 1080, bro. Oh my God, 2K be bugging out on me, bro. This is why I don't ever change my resolution. All right, let me open it back up. I don't even care if it look like this, because every time I change my resolution, when I was doing all this testing, I had to keep changing a bunch of junk, and it kept killing my reshade. So I can deal with it for now. All right, so we're gonna go my NBA errors. We're gonna go 2K share. I'm gonna download the new scenario. Oh, it's already got it. So I already downloaded it. We're gonna open it up. So I'm already on Texas. So again, with this, you know what you gotta do. You gotta open up the tool. And you have to update Texas. So we're gonna hit Texas, copy, blow. All right. So let's go in here and see if everything is right. If it's not, we can see if we need to fix some stuff. All right, so our Texas floor is showing. So that's right. The first off, we can tell our basket is not right, and our sideline is not right. So we need to go and edit that within the scenario. So if you update all this stuff in the scenario and then save it, that way nobody have to do it. But in case somebody is doing this for the first time, what you want to do is go into front office, team relocation, design arena. You have to change specific stuff in here. You have to change specific stuff in here to make sure that it'll look at the mod files that we loaded up. So arena, we want to be arena 13 all the time. All right, so we got arena 13. And did I not drag? I didn't drag the seats in. I did not drag the seats in, because look, the seats are still red. All right, I ain't dragging them in. I'll fix that. All right, Jumbotron got to be 1. Now we got the NCAA stuff on the Jumbotron. All right, that's good. Scores table got to be 1. All right, you can see now we got the, I know y'all can barely see it, but we got the Texas logo on the seats over there. The seating, we got to load. I didn't drag that file in there for the seats. The basket has to always be 1. So there you go, basket. And then complete. You might want to turn autosave off. I had autosave on, and when I was going through the teams to edit, some stuff, like my save got corrupted before. So if I was you, I would turn autosave off and just remember to save while you're doing all your edits, because that autosave can kill your junk. Just be careful with that. Be careful with the autosave. So I'll turn my junk off. All right, so I got to fix one thing, right? The seats wasn't right. So let me go and grab, let me show my desktop real quick. Because I did the seat file. Here it is. I did the seat file. I'm going to drag it out. But I didn't put it in an archive like I was supposed to. So we're going to do that real quick. All right, so we're going to go back into our 2K25. CHSM, Texas, and the bowl. I need to drag in the arena chair, which is this file right here. So y'all can see this file right here. I'm gonna drag this in here into the bowl so that it can fix it. Get out. Y'all be going too wild. All right, so get out. Go out there and play with her.
Make a pillow fort with me.
No, have your sister make it with you. I don't want to make no dang old pillow fort.
She's busy playing with the tool, with Barbies.
All right, so once you drag that the seats in there, it should be fixed now. So I dragged them in there. I'm gonna go ahead and use that tool again. And I'm gonna copy Texas back over, make sure it gets the new stuff. All right, so now if I go into, I should have orange seats. There you go. That's it. So that's how easy it is to make a team, man. Basically, go into those files, change every file out, make sure you changing the right files. Then go into the scenario. If the person that's uploading the scenario hasn't fixed every arena, then you got to go in there and just verify the stuff is right. He said he fixed all the arenas, so we should be good there. All right, and then we can check and make sure this is working in the game real quick. All right, so we're gonna do home game. So Tennessee. Let's play Texas against Tennessee. All right, so I've noticed sometimes this happens with the uniforms. I don't know why it does that, but like it doesn't stay on the. Don't know why it does it. Sometimes it just glitches. It's just weird. That's why I say, be careful with the autosave, because that just causes a lot of issues. All right, so then we got. Texas and Tennessee. That's literally how easy it is. You're not doing much. Just changing a few files to give it. Mainly the idea of what I was trying to do is get rid of all them damn NBA logos. I just can't play with an NBA logo. So I had to go ahead and edit the basket. I had to go into the scene file, remove some stuff out of the scene file for a basket to delete the logos entirely, and then just around the ring try to remove some stuff you can't get rid of, but most of the stuff you can. You said you got a brighter NCAA ball. I got an actual template for the NCAA ball that I made. I just haven't messed with it. So I can show you that. But yeah, so that's how you make a team and add a new team to the mod. Basically, go and download the 2K files from the 2K share. Download somebody's stuff that look decent to you. At least mainly you're looking at the jerseys. That's all you really care about is the jerseys, because you're changing everything else. So find you somebody with good jerseys. When you find the jerseys, download it, then go in and edit everything else. All right, you said. All right, so yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna go in and delete this scenario because I'm not gonna play it right now. Because it's not updated. All right. So you said you had something for a new ball. Custom hairstyles and shoes. So I got the shoe database right here. I gotta update. I gotta put that in there. And then I got the hairstyles, I believe. I think I got the hairstyles already. So you should be good there. All right. Ball. You said basketball. All right. So I made a template for the ball that I put in there. I made my own template. I could upload this if somebody wanted, but it's basically a template that allows you to create your own basketball. So I basically chopped up the template, made it very, very easy. So basically, it has all the textures, and all you got to do is replace what you don't want on there. And you can make the ball whatever you want to look like. I'll upload this if somebody wanted, but basically that's all I did was went in here and just took the textures and then put them on here. And that's literally all you got to do. And for the ball, all you need is to make sure that it's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These five are the ones you want to use for the basketball. Usually these second and fourth ones are like the brand, so Nike, Wilson, whatever. And then these three, the first and third would be like NCA, whatever. 36, you can have 36 teams. And then this bottom part will be whatever they put on the bottom of balls, whatever you want to put there. I mean, it's completely up to you, but yeah, I made this template when I made my basketball. Because, again, I'm using all the textures from my own mod, from my 2K20 mod. So I wasn't making anything new. I just found a way to put it into 25 and just made myself some easy templates that I could use. What's up, Rock? What you need? You need to go outside? I'll let you all. Give me a minute. So, yeah, I can upload this if somebody wanted. Yeah, so, yeah, you can have 36. Or what you can do is, if you want, you can start a new scenario and put... Well, I think the max is 36. So max is 36 teams that you can have in a scenario when you do all the expansions. I think it's 36. But yeah, so that's the ball template. I'll upload this if somebody want it. I don't care. So you just create a new scenario. So we can test it real quick. Did you upload it? Because if you uploaded it, I can test it real quick. All right, cool. You did. All right, so let's test this new scenario. Let's test this new scenario real quick. Oh. And like I said, what I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna probably go in and you could have saved it over your current one. You ain't have to rename it. Yeah, you ain't have to rename it because what I did was I just renamed over the one I'm using. If I make any updates, will this mod transfer into hot? Nah, this is completely separate. But I have the arena for high school hoops. What I could do is I need like a week or so, but I have the arena already done for high school hoops. I can put it out there so people can download and use it and then make their own stuff up. But yeah, I got the arena already done. I just got to make sure the floors will fit. Once the floors will fit, you can do the same thing and make a high school hoops one if you wanted to, or you can do the same thing and make a women's college one if you wanted to. Be completely up to you. All right, so we're gonna try a new one. So he said he made it called. Oh, it's already right there because I already downloaded it. Grab the scenario real quick. Let's run to Texas. And I already copied the file, so I got to do that no more. Let's go practice and let's see if it just works. There you go. Simple as that. So it's pretty easy to make your own teams as long as you got Photoshop. If you got Photoshop or Paint or something, and you know how to make textures and do graphics, it's dumb easy.
Can I eat this?
No, because that's your mom's. It's some, go eat the rest of your, whatchamacallit, your Pringles. You have some Pringles that you opened that you never finished. Yep, so that's it. So yeah, so he fixed the scenario, so we just got to make the rest of the teams. Like I said, it's not going to take me that long to do that. Some teams already did the floors and stuff, so I just got to go in and do the little logos for the rest of the stuff. But yep, that's it. I'm going to leave this video up. Could you try Auburn? Yeah. Nah, man, I'm not even touching College Hoops 2K23 because somebody else right now is making a College Hoops 2K25 using 2K23. So they're using some of my files there, so they can rock with that. I barely have any time to mod, man. I just was doing this because it turned out to be something kind of fast. Just gonna do Auburn. Let me copy them down. Black. All right. Freestyle. No, Auburn work. Auburn working good. Yep. So Auburn's working. The rest of them. So it's Cincinnati. I did want to do them, so I'm gonna do them real quick. I'm gonna do the. Is there a way we? Yeah, if we could have had a hook, bro, it'd been over. Is there a way we can get a March Madness court? Somebody already made a March Madness court. Hold on. Somebody made a March Madness court. Somebody made a Final Four boy. So here's the Final Four one. So we could definitely do a we can definitely put a March Madness court in here. So somebody did one for 25 RC, so I can ask RC did he do a March Madness. Wait, so he did them all. So RC did them all. Look. And again, these are 2K23 courts, but they all transfer over. You just gotta stretch them out. So wait, so 2025 men's March Madness courts, 26 total, includes all regions, 2K23 and 2K24. So look, he did them all. Then he did the women's ones. So yeah, so he did all the courts already. So what you would do, what I would do if I was doing a March Madness, right? I would just do, I will make another folder in the tool and name it March Madness. And then whenever you play March Madness, whenever you play a March Madness, load up all the stuff from the March Madness. So it would be a March Madness basket, a March Madness floor. You can do a March Madness arena. The only thing that's going to be messed up is going to be the crowd. So the crowd, unfortunately, is still going to have the color of the home team. So, but you can make everything else March Madness. So I'll probably do that. I'll do a March Madness folder as well, and then I'll have y'all. I'll save it for y'all. Y'all can put it in there. I'll ask RC, can we get these courts? Because he already did them already, so I'm gonna ask him, can I get these for 2K25? All right. Do you have to have Photoshop? You gotta have Photoshop or Paint.net or some type of photo editing program. All right, that's pretty much it, man. Unless I got any other questions, I'm gonna bounce out of here. These babies running around crazy. And if you got any updates like courts and things like that, definitely let me know so I can update the stuff. Because I know some stuff got to be updated. For sure. What the? All right, yep. So let me know when you get everything. So you said you already done with the scenario because you uploaded it, so it's all good. If you did everything, then I'll go ahead and start working. Like I said, I'll work on the rest of the teams. There's a couple more we got to do. So I did Texas. I'll do the other ones real fast. It don't take me that long to do some teams. I got to go cut this damn grass. Why didn't 2K24 get anything like this? Because I didn't feel like doing it. No, somebody did make one. Hold up. Somebody made one for 2K24. Hold on. It's if you go to my Discord, College Hoops 2K made an actual mod for using NBA 2K24. He already made the mod. I think he's still working on some of it, but most of it's done. He did like 2 versions of it, I think. He did like a old one, and now he's trying to do a current one. But the old one is available right now. So if you want to play that, if you got 2K24, you could definitely play it right now. Just go to my Discord, shoot him a message. No, he can help you out with that. I didn't make anything because again, I had did it for 2K19, 2K20, 2K21, skipped 22, and then did it for 23. I was just at that point burnt out. I was like, I'm not making no more mods because the gameplay wasn't changing. So I was like, I'll forget that. All right, shoe database. Got you. I'm gonna add that shoe database in there. Yep, I'll leave this video up in case anybody wants to learn how to make a team or put a team in here. It's dumb easy. Again, you just got to make sure that you have the right files, have the stuff set up right in the team design, you good to go. All right, I'm about to get off here. When I get done with the teams, I'm gonna hit you and I'll let you know.